We start at the foot of Table Mountain in the world-renowned V&A waterfront at the Heritage Day opening of SARU's brand new museum, the Springbok Experience. A large group of former South African rugby players joined the current Springbok squad and mascot Bokkie to be the first to view this world-class attraction.
We built this for you and for nobody else. People talk about a museum. This is not a museum. This is an experience of the most powerful rugby brand in the world.
Today we celebrate the heritage of rugby as a whole. So it's been 20 years, just onto 20 years since we unified. But what we're showing here is the true unification of rugby in a single building. It's the black history, it's the coloured history, it's the white history. It's each and every national captain of each and every national team is being honoured in here, and so the history and the struggles they've gone through. You know, we're open and honest in terms of the good years, and we're open and honest in terms of the bad years. And if you walk through the experience at some stage, you kind of have a dull black feeling of the dark ages of rugby, and then you walk into the light, which is 1992, and the new era of the brand and of national teams. And I'm very proud of what we've done here today.
No, I think this is amazing. It's awesome. At least we've got something where people can go back in our history. So I'm very taken aback in what I've seen from the entrance to the exit. So I'm still lost for words, but it's a job well done.
No, I think what we put together here today is quite tremendous for the public and for ourselves. Everything, the past and present, I think it's quite something that everybody would want to come and see. And for me, myself, it just shows me where the South African rugby comes from.
Oh, but this is fantastic. South Africa needs this. This gives respect and credibility to everybody who built this wonderful game. And as we all know, the game played a huge role in bringing South Africans together.
And that moment is proudly on display, as is John Smith's World Cup winning match jersey and gold medal from 2007.
See, when asked to hand over the Rugby World Cup final jersey and my medal, certainly was an easy thing to do. You know, it's been cooped up in a box in some storeroom somewhere with nobody to really enjoy it. And here it's on display for everybody to see and experience. So I was just grateful that it can form a small part of what's been an unbelievable history of the Springbok emblem and the team, and a colourful one as well.
Yeah, you probably can't put it into words. It's a really emotional feeling. It's an overwhelming feeling, and it's really a humbling experience just to be part of it and to know that a lot of the guys I've seen there was my childhood heroes, and to relive it again and to see it. And I think the biggest thing is just to see how rugby can unite the nation. It's unbelievable.
No, and it's a balance. It's about the history, it's about the artifacts, it's about touching the cup, it's about looking at the jerseys, but it's also about the experience of the young ones, being able to run against Brian Abena, kicking with Mornay Steyn, trying to dodge Q Uplon in a little run, and then having your picture taken or your video taken. You can watch games up until 1937. You can go through video and audio clips of games of all of the great commentators of rugby. Then you can page through all of the Springboks and look at all of their stats. I mean, there's a 3D of a lock, a front row, a fly half, a wing, and you can measure yourself against them, and you can see what the lock weighed in 1906 and what they weigh now and what their length is. I mean, it's all about the brand and building the brand, and it's a wonderful brand. And hopefully on this day, we can unify the country once again through the Springboks and through sport.
I think we should congratulate the South African Rugby Board, because what they've achieved here is absolutely outstanding. There's just so much history there that your mind boggles, really.
The Springbok Experience is certainly worth a visit for all ages. You'll find more information about entrance fees and opening times on SARU's official website.